Joining me now is the CEO of Moat Research, Brad Thomas, and Ron Bullard, the Director of Real Estate here at the NYSE. You heard me talking all about them from the studio. Now they're joining me after opening up the U.S. equity markets. I mean, do you know millions of people from around the world tune in to see who's ringing that opening bell?
No, it's exciting. It's a dream come true. And it's just an honor to be here. And I'm happy to serve all of my subscribers and followers.
Let's talk about your products. How does it differentiate from other ETFs that are on the market?
Sure. So Moat Research is really a data-driven research firm. We focus on really companies' fundamentals and how they generate profits. So earnings is really a big part of this strategy because we're the only REIT ETF that has a fundamental-driven index strategy that selects some of the highest quality real estate investment trusts in the U.S. that invest globally at a margin of safety.
Let's talk about the REIT space a little bit more and how you led to this achievement.
As far as the REIT space, the question was what? I'm sorry.
Let's talk about a bit of the history of REIT, right? And how your journey has led to this achievement.
Great. Well, I just wrote a book, REITs for Dummies, and
actually, we have the book here right now. Ron's holding on to it.
Great.
Let's get some images of that. So tell me more about it.
Sure. So REITs actually were formed in 1960, so it's been a long time ago. It's a proven asset class, battle-tested, pandemic-tested. They've been around a long time. So we basically have selected, with this particular index, some of the highest quality REITs in the U.S. So we're investing just globally in these REITs, but their diversification is really a key part of this strategy. And frankly, a key part of the REIT investment thesis to diversify, so an investor can diversify their portfolio. Now, one thing I want to point out as it relates to REITs is that law that I mentioned in 1960 was formed during the Eisenhower administration. And one of the primary purposes for this law was to provide the individual investor, average Joe and average Jane, access to institutional quality real estate. And that's the key. Obviously, it's great to be on the New York Stock Exchange. We have SEC compliance with all of these REITs, so there's full transparency. There's liquidity. I'm sitting in it right now. We're talking about liquidity. That's what the stock market's all about. So I'm really excited about providing this differentiated REIT product to investors around the globe.
And I want to bring Ron in for this. So let's talk more about the REIT world, right? Specifically when it comes to investor relations. Where can they turn?
Well, that's a great question. And fortunately, they could turn right here to the New York Stock Exchange. The New York Stock Exchange and NAREIT have been partnering for 8 years now to bring us the New York Stock Exchange NAREIT REIT IR Symposium. And what it is, this is a forum for investor relations professionals to get together, listen to panel experts speaking about high-level topics that impact their day-to-day activities, specifically for REITs. We also incorporate a very healthy component of networking, where they can speak to each other and talk about opportunities, challenges, but more importantly, get to know each other and build that network of really great executives that they could turn to when they have questions, when they want to talk about new opportunities. This event will be held at the New York Stock Exchange on June 3rd, right upstairs in our Freedom Hall, and we hope to see everybody there.
And considering that REITs are yield-based instruments, and obviously focus has been on the Fed, where do you anticipate interest rates going and how will this impact that sector?
That is the trillion-dollar question right now. And while it might not be the popular opinion, I do believe that Fed Jay Powell is going to be very patient. I personally think that we might not see rate cuts until 2025. I think quite a few other folks might have contrary views, but I'm going to stick to that opinion.
All right, well, thank you both for joining me. I'll see you later.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Ron.
Thank you.